Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more.
What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome to the first episode of the Boston Red Sox franchise here in MLB 25, the show. As we're here in opening day here at Globe Life Field, taking on the Texas Rangers. And of course, the Red Sox would like to have a season here better than it was last year, as we ended the season 81-81, and I believe finishing in third place in the AL East. So of course, we were 13 games back of the AL East champions, who would eventually go on to the World Series and lose to the Dodgers, the New York Yankees. And then of course, you know the history between that for us. There you see the projectives this season, 77-84. They were figuring that they were going to finish in fourth place in the division, and I'm hoping that we can turn that around here. I would hope we could be, at best, be a wild card team here. We have the talent. We just got to make sure we stay healthy because of fluke injuries last season, poor pitching performance from a couple of our young pitchers here. Hopefully, with a year older now, they will be ready to go and take on the baseball world. Jacob deGrom will be, of course, the pitcher here, who will start opening day here for the Rangers. Here you see a lefty. Bats left, throws right, a potential 87 overall. He's been obviously in the league for quite some time now. Of course, has spent most of his career with the Mets. And there you see last year had some injuries and wasn't be on the field that much. And he's hoping to make a comeback season here this year with the Rangers. Let's take a look at the projective starting lineup here. Of course, it could easily change. But you see Marcus Semien in there batting ninth. And of course, some pretty talented guys down there in Texas. This is definitely a different Texas team than a couple years ago when they did win the World Series. And of course, Garrett Crotchet, he will be, of course, our guy who's a potential 86 overall. 4 years in the league here from the state of Mississippi, 25 years of age, 6'6", 245 pounds. He will be our opening day starter this season. And of course, he was drafted back in 2020 in the first round. Of course, last year he was with the White Sox. This year he is now here with us, and of course there you see his numbers from last year with the Sox, who did not do well at all. They were by far the worst team in baseball, and a lot of people are thinking that they could be with the lack of money they're spending this year. Could be the worst team in the 2 years in a row. But we'll see here. Durant here, he's going to swing and a miss there on that drop third strike as we lead off here in the top of the first, with the first batter getting thrown out there at first. Of course, Devers is going to be a guy there we're going to have to really focus on here this season, as he's pretty much our offense. The last year had a really bad season, as he was not putting up the numbers like he was in a couple seasons before, especially the year we did win the World Series. As we'll see now, the two out here, Alex Bergman, who is a former World Series winner with the Houston Astros, there, is now with us, and of course that's a big plus for us. Tristan Katz, of course, we're looking for some big numbers from him as well. As we see a wild pitch there being thrown, the runner's going to go now advance to second. But with Katz's big bat here, and of course big personality, what I've been learning from the Netflix documentary that's out now, he's definitely a character there that I'm really interested in to get to know more. And of course, see here as he lofts this one out to deep left center field there. That's going to be a quick out, and that's going to, of course, retire this side here. So Red Sox can't do nothing in the top half of the first. We'll see what they can try to do here on the bottom half as we play a little defense now. And of course, our defense needs to improve here, as we see the rookie Campbell, who's making his MLB debut. Will, of course, we'll kind of be profiling him as well in this series. And of course, we'll have a couple episodes. I don't know how many episodes we'll have for this first season. I want to try to limit it to under, I think 12 would be a good number for the first season. Yeah, we're going to try to profile a lot of these young guys here with some player locks from time to time. And of course, we're going to also not just the position players here. As we see a nice ground ball there to first, gets us out of the inning. But I also want to lock in and kind of look at some players here with our pitchers, as well as obviously our youth there in the farm system, AAA and AA. Because in the next video, you guys will see here, we'll take a trip down to AAA, and we'll check out the first 3 games there in that home opener. Here's this one's going to go high and deep as Albar takes this one high, and it's gone. Home run here for him, as that's going to be a 2-run jack. And he hits the first home run of the season here for the Boston Red Sox, as we lead it now 2-0. Nice job here, of course. Willie, he had 2 runs in this same game in real life on opening day, and I love that. That was awesome when I seen that. I'm like, yes, that's a great way to start here, especially in this back of this order here. These 6, 7, and 8 guys here. So look at that, just a crack in the bat. He knew he had every stitch of that ball, and that ball is long gone here, screaming out of the ballpark here at Globe Life. And that's what I want to see more from him, as he has a huge bat there that can help us out. Go to the top of the third here, still up by 2, as we see Bergman here after 1 out there is going to hit this one for a base hit out to left field, and that's going to put him on board here. Nice job getting on there with 1 out. Let's see if we can keep this going here now with runner on here with a 1-0 count here for Tristan, as Tristan has a big bat as well. This one's going to fly out there, and that's going to go deep, and he's going to go yard as well. 356 there for him out to left field. And the Ranger fans here not liking this at all, as we have a nice 4-run lead here in the inning. What a play there from him, as he takes that 1 yard, and the Red Sox now up by 4 now here early on. This is the type of offense I would love. I know we can't get it every single day, but I would love to see here when we play against these teams, especially these high-caliber teams who recently went to the World Series as of late. Of course, Rangers, Astros, and of course Dodgers is going to be a huge battle there with them. I'm not sure if we meet them up this year. I'm sure we do. But at some point here, when we do meet them up, this is the type of offense I would love to see here. So far, Garrett's been doing a great job here in these first 3 innings here, not really giving up too much, as he's given a couple hits here and there. But we'll see here. He'll go ahead and get the catcher here out, as that'll be out strikeout number 3 there for Garrett. As we'll see Jock up next here for the Rangers. As he has an 0-2 count. He's going to whiff on that one. As Peterson is going to take a walk back to the dugout there. Go to the bottom half of the fourth. It's still a 4-0 lead here for the Boston Red Sox. As Wyatt Langford here pops this one here high and over there to right as Abreu gets there and makes the quick out. So nice job there of getting out number one. We'll see how things go here now as we take on Josh Smith, and he's going to take a seat as well as he takes a K there. That's the 5th strikeout now here for Garrett. As now we get to the bottom half of the 4th. Still here with 2 away, and now he gets Seager out as well. So Corey Seager takes a seat there as it's 3 up, 3 down. Boston gets out of the inning as now we go to the bottom half of the 5th here. We'll see some more pitching now here from Garrett as Jake Berger will be up next. He's 0 for 1 for the day as I believe he grounded out. Now he'll pop this one here high and deep. He might get a base hit here as he is going to get there. And that's going to be a nice hit there to start off the bottom half of the 5th here for the Rangers as Jake Berger on board. So now Young up next here. He flied out back. His last at bat, he's 0 for 1 for the day. He has a 1-2 count. We'll see the pitch, and he's going to take that one looking as a cut fastball low and down in the zone. That's now 1 away. Marcus Simeon's up next as he's had an 0 for 1 day here, and he's going to pop this one there to shallow right center field there. And they're going to try to get the move runner up 90 feet there. Nice job there from Berger as he goes from first to third there on that base hit. It's Marcus Simeon. Nice job there getting a runner in scoring position. We're still with 1 out. Garcia's up next. He's had an 0 for 1 day here, and he's going to pop this one up. That's going to go over to right field here. Should be enough for Abreu as the runner from third is going to try to come in and tag up, and we'll see the tag at the plate. Nope, no tag. And Garrett gives up the first run of the day. Nice run there from Berger. Tagging up on that one as we're still in the bottom of the half of the 5th here, and we're trying to see if we can get out of this inning here. As we got Higashiga. He swings and misses there again. That's the 2nd time now we struck him out, and that retires the side. So only 1 run comes across in the inning as we now jump to the bottom half of the 6th, I believe, here, as that will bring in a fresh new arm. And of course, we'll see what Bernardino can do here as he's taking on Jock here to lead off the first at bat here in the bottom of the 6th. Campbell makes a nice toss over there from second to first, and that's 1 away. But yeah, I plan on just trying to get a lot of player lock games in because I want to see what guys can do, especially guys like Campbell. We're going to bring up Campbell. He's obviously in real life he's doing very well. Here in this one, I want to kind of test him. I want to see how he goes here for this first month of the season. As we see a nice catch out there to center field for out number 2. But yeah, guys like him, I want to bring from time to time, see what they can do. And of course, obviously, when we do Stuart call-ups, we'll make some shifts there as well. And obviously, we'll try to do our best to make some educated and reasonable trades if we happen to not be in the situation that I would like to best to be in, which is be a playoff contender. There's a base hit there as Rafaela there gets on board here for the Boston Red Sox to lead off the 7th. So yeah, we'll do a lot of player lock as well as we'll have games like this where we'll play highlights here. Of course, we'll drop into a couple games as well, and of course, most importantly, I will definitely try to see what series fits best with us. If it makes sense to go in and play those games. We'll see another run comes in here for Boston as Gerard there hits a double there, knocks in a run. That's going to make it now 5-1 here for Boston. Devers up next here, 0 for 3, and Devers, what are you swinging at? As he goes on that chase after that four-seam fastball there from Rocker, as he is now 0 for 4 now for the day. Alex up next with the runner on second with 1 out, and Alex here hits this one there, and that's going to go out to left field, and that's going to keep the runner at second at bay, now with 2 away. But yeah, a lot of player locks. I want to lock into guys like Tristan here, Also, you know, not to mention, not just player locks when guys are really hot, but also guys are struggling. We need to get them going, get them motivated there. So like I said, we'll be doing quite a bit of simming, but also too, I want to jump in series. Obviously, we're going to play the Yankees series. That's always going to be important. Blue Jays, you know, anybody that's above us or get near us in the standings, if we happen to be in first place, we'll definitely have to play those. And of course, anything that comes up as a, you know, depending on the whatever pitcher matchups we have, we'll definitely jump in there and play those games as well. So see, nice hit here from Burgers. He's going to get a triple here. And a big run there for the big boy, as he does a great job there. And the Red Sox, they are really struggling here in the 7th, as they give a big hit here. Now we got to try to make sure we keep that runner there at bay at third and not let him advance any further here. Look at the run there from from Burger, as he's in there. Has no problem getting that triple. So with one away, runner on third here. June here up the hits up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit. Of course, runner's going to come in to score. And makes it now 5-2 here from Bernardino. So we might have to start thinking about maybe bringing in somebody else here if we can't get out of this inning. As we'll see the pitch here, 0-2. That's going to be a ground ball there to Casas. Casas there. What is he doing there? He threw a second. Should have thrown to first to the pitcher. And that's going to keep the inning alive here. I understand he was trying to get that double play there, but that runner was already there safely. You need to get the runner out at first. As now we'll see here, we got to try to get out of the inning here. This is going to be a pop-up out to center field. Rafael is going to be underneath of it. No runner is going to join or go forward here on this one, as the runners will stay at second and first. So now we'll see Kyle up again here. Of course, we struck him out already twice now. We'll see if we can get him again, but no, that's going to be a base hit for him. Runner's going to come down to the plate here. Going to see a play, and no tag. And that lead now is starting to shrink here for the Red Sox, as we are still in trouble. We're up by 2. As Casas here gets this one there. Casas is going to go ahead and make an unassisted play and tags him back out there at first. So now Slayton is up next here. We'll see his numbers. 44 games last season, 6-2, 13 holes last year. And, of course, there you see his ERA at 2.93. So we'll try to see if he can help us out here in the bottom half of the 8th, as we'll see Wyatt Langford here will lead off. And we'll see a hit there. That's going to be a dribbler there to Campbell. And that should be an easy play there. Routine play by the rookie there. Of course, I'm really hoping that we can do some big things with that rookie there. And of course, obviously, most importantly of any franchise, you got to be able to know how to draft. And of course, we'll talk about drafting players and show some of those players here in the next couple of episodes here. Right now, it's just too early because we haven't really been able to find enough players here to really kind of distinguish some players that we want to draft. But obviously, we have some positions of need. I think it's we got to find some good pitching, as well as find some good infielders. Right now we're looking for some third baseman, shortstop players, I think even an outfielder as well. So we got some areas that we need to fix that we're don't have really too much depth in. One of the biggest things in this series too, as I did adjust some players' potentials in this game. Went on to the website there, and I looked up the most recent upgrade, or at least the players they've readjusted their overalls and stuff like that. So I've done that here in the game before I started this season, and I've done that not just in this series, but also in our series over on our second channel with the Chicago Cubs over there. As you see, this one's going to be hit there up the middle there. Can we get down to the first base? And no, Rafaela is going to be thrown out there here in the top half of the 9th. So top half of the 9th not going too good for us, as we're 2 outs. And we'll see Duran here up next. And Duran, nice hit here to the left, but it's going to be, I thought it was going to be caught. But the left fielder is not able to make that play. And that's going to get him on board here. And they're going to say that is a hit. So now Rafael Devers is up next here. We're up by 2 runs. Like to have a big hit from Rafael, and he pulls this one here. This is high, deep, and off the post there. And that's a 2-run jack. It is now 7-3. Perfect timing there for Rafael Devers to step up here as he hits his first homer of the season, 392, as he is now finally helping us out here as he gets 2 RBIs here. This nice swing here. Look at this pitch. Just drills this one here. He struck out already, twice now in this game. And, of course, grounded out and flied out a couple times. So now we have a comfortable lead here, now 7-3, as we hit this one up the middle there from Alex and Bergman. Of course, he is a huge asset for us here as we got him over the offseason. And, of course, we're trying to look for more players like him as we try to get back to the good old days of winning ball games and, get into playoff contingent. As we see, this one is going to be a base hit there from Cassis. That's now put 2 on with 2 out. Sean Armstrong's having a tough time here, trying to keep this game at bay. At least it's manageable for the Rangers here. But they see here, Armstrong's going to be told that he's did a good job here, but not enough to get them to, of course, get close, or at least keep this game where he's supposed to keep it at. As Jacob Webb will be up next here. There you see his numbers, 60 games last season. He was 2-5 as he pitched 56 2/3 innings of work. He has an ERA of last season of 3.02. Let's see if he can get him out of this jam. Trevor Story up to bat here. Trevor, 1 for 4. Of course, Trevor had some injuries last season that really didn't do so well for him. He had of course, he had that shoulder injury, and that took him out for a good part of the season. A lot of people are wondering in Boston if we should keep him around any longer. And, of course, I'm thinking that myself here. And that's going to be one of our issues here going into the season. As long as he stays healthy, we'll keep him around. But if he's not too healthy, we might have to start thinking otherwise here when it comes to that shortstop position. That's something we're definitely looking at for the future here for us. As a runner will come on board here for Texas. Now Slayton here trying to keep this game and not let any more runs on the board here for Texas. Slayton here now. First pitch, and this is going to be up the middle here. And Trevor cannot get to it, as that's now going to put 2 runners on board here with nobody out. It's a nice hit there as Marcus Sinia is up next here. He's 1 for 3. And there you see a nice strikeout there on that cut fastball inside, and Marcus does not like that at all. He thinks it was out of the zone there for his liking. So Garcia will be up next. We'll see what he can do. If we try to get a ground ball play here, it'd be very nice. And that will definitely get us out of this game. As we'll see the pitch here, and this one's going to be popped up here high over the right field. Abreu should have this one here. He is. No runner's going to tag there. And that's going to be now here with 2 away. So 2 away, 2 on here. As we'll see the catcher here, Hasako. He's up here. He's going to ground this one there to Bergman. Bergman bobbles it, throws this one to first, and the Red Sox pick up the first win of the season. Nice job there for the Red Sox as they win this one 7-3. Nice play. And nice effort for our Red Sox. We put up some big, nice runs here. Had some pretty good hits here as well. And now the question is, can we do it again here as we get ready for the next couple of games here? We got 3 more games still to play here in this series. So opening day goes well for us as Tristan goes 3 for 5, home run, 2 RBIs, and a run score. Julio Abreu there, 1 for 3. Home run, 2 RBIs and a run score. Rafael Devers finally, towards the end there, comes up and gets a nice hit for us, and really puts that game away there for us. 1 for 5, home run there from him as well. His first of the season. Of course, Campbell struggled there. He was 0 for 4 in his major league at bat, so he's still looking for his first hit, and at some point here he's going to get to it. But today was not so much his day. And of course, I am tinkering with the lineup here from time to time. I am gonna have guys moved around there. I'm thinking about moving. I think I have Devers in 2, but I'm thinking about moving Devers maybe to 3 in the 3 hole, and then put Tristan right behind him, or vice versa. So I'm just kind of testing things out. But Nathan Avori here, he's a potential 81 overall, 35 years of age, 6'2", 217, and there you see he's been obviously in the league for quite some time now. He's one of the staple pitchers here in Texas. As you take a look at his numbers just last season, 29 starts, and in those 29 games, he had 29 starts. He was 12-8. He pitched a little over 170 innings for the season. He gave up 23 home runs, 42 walks, 168 strikeouts. He gave up 74 runs. 72 of those were earned, and he ended the season with a 380 average. And of course, quality starts there. He had 16 quality starts, and of course his WAR at 3.1. So Texas is hoping to have him come out here again, or have him come out here for the first time this season and get their first win. He has a 4-seamer, a split, a curve, a cutter, and a slider. And of course, he's been appearing in the All-Stars game 2 years, back in 2021 and 2023. So Texas going to wear their alternate jerseys here today, as they're black and white jerseys, which I think they're City Connect series jerseys. I think some of these Connect jerseys are just nice. They're simply just good jerseys. Oh, nice hit here as we have one on here and one out, and Devers able to drive that run. He's going to get a triple out of that. Nice hit there from Devers, as he had an exit velocity speed of 107 on that pitch. So he is definitely, I guess the coaching staff got onto him in that game from the night before there, saying, hey, we need you to be hitting early, and we need you to be hitting often for this season for us to go in the right direction. As you see here, motors around the diamond with an RBI triple. First of the season for him. Tristan is up next, as he has got, of course, the runner on first and one out, and he's going to dribble this one there to the second baseman, of course, get himself out, and, of course, pretty much drive that runner in. So now 2-0 here for Boston, as Cass is there helping us out. Bottom of the first, we'll see Tanner Hook, as he's our guy here this season. Tanner's been in this team for quite some time now. 30 starts. He's 9-10 last season. 178 innings and a third for him. ERA at 3.12 for the season last year. And of course, we're hoping to have a better outing here with him, as he will pitch here in game 2 of this series. As Campbell there grounds that one over there gets that thrown to first, as we get Wyatt Langford out on that ground ball. Duran now here for the Rangers. Up, he's got an 0-2 count. He's going to dribble again. He's going to hit this one over to Campbell, and giving that rookie a little bit of a workout, see what he can do defensively there. Doing a good job, as that's going to be out number 2. Corey Seager will be up next, as he had a tough day the first game here, as Bergman here throws him out quickly, and that will retire the side. I will say that this camera angle that I have in pitching is not my normal camera angle. I realized it like towards the 4th game of this series here. When I was editing, I'm like, wow, that angle looks really bad. I don't like that angle. Normally I have it zoomed in a little bit so I can see the strike zone and stuff like that. So in future videos, I do have it fixed here. As we see, Campbell gets his first major league hit there. Congratulations there, kid. As he is on board there. And, of course, like I said, we're hoping to see some good things come from him, not just from his bat, but also for defensively. So now with one on here, we'll see Connor Wong up next. Nobody out, and as Connor here is going to pop this one here high, deep, and out there to center field. That's going to be a fly ball out, and that's going to be out number 1, keeping Campbell there at first. But yeah, when I was playing the game, I was like, man, this camera angle looks really just a little off there. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I finally found the camera that I liked. I'm like, wow, I wish I can go back and replay these games here now. Because I feel like I had a little tough time seeing the zone and everything there. So in future videos, I do have it fixed. I think I have it fixed just as well as in the Cubby series. And of course, if you have not seen the Cubs series over there, it's the Mission Recondition series as well. We're trying to rebuild the Cubbies. It's a good series. Been having a lot of fun playing that team as well. And definitely go check it out. There should be a link down below in the description, as well as in the eye, and of course I believe at the end of this video. As we'll see here, Bergman here getting called overrated here in the stadium. As he pops this one out to shallow right field, that's going to be it for the inning, as no runs will be able to come across. So still 2-0 lead here as Jake Berger up to lead off here in the second. And we'll see here, he'll fly this one here out to right center field. He's going to hit that one in that little gap out there, that 374 area. And he's going to get a nice double there for himself for the Rangers, as now we're going to have to be playing very close here to make sure we can keep him there. Jock Peterson up next here. He was 0 for 3, and of course a strikeout in the first game of this series, and he'll strike out again, as that's now going to put him away, now 1 away. Kyle's up next, and we'll see here, hitting 250 right now for the season. That ball's going to get away, and now we'll try to throw this one over there, and oh no, what happened there? What happened? No. Wild pitch going to be thrown. Oh, what was Connor Wong doing there? He did not get that one targeted very well. It's now full count here for Kyle. As we'll see the pitch here, and he's going to get, that one's going to be foul tipped, and it's going to be caught, and that's going to be strikeout number 2 there for Tanner Hook. So we'll give up a run there by way of a wild pitch. As we'll see here, a swing and a miss there on that cut fastball inside. And that's going to be now the second out, or the third out of the inning here. Second strikeout now for Tanner. As we'll see Garcia up now here, lead off the third. He's going to hit this one past Bergman for a base hit. And that's going to get him on board. As, of course, we're trying to hold on to this 1-run lead. Of course, obviously, trying to increase ourselves. But right now, Rangers want to fight here. Marcus Semien up next. He'll take this pitch inside, a sinker, low and inside. And he's like, yeah, again, you guys are not giving a good call there. Take a look at the replay here, and that's just right, yeah, right there, right where he can hit it. And, of course, we have to be very cautious and very aware of Marcus Semien and his bat. Langford will be up next here. It's still a runner on first with 1 out. And now Connor Wong here trying to throw the runner out at second, and we get the call? Yes, we do. Nice play. Nice throw there to Campbell. Getting that that throw out there at second. Take a look at this. Nice job there. As we're lose the ball there a little bit there, but Connor Wong is able to make up his blunder that he had earlier. And we get that runner out. So now no runners on board here. Langford here. 1-2 count here for him. Try to see if we can get him out. That's going to be a dribbler up the middle there. Story has it, and he's going to be able to get the runner out. And oh, no. Langford with some speed getting down the baseline there. And that's going to keep a runner this inning alive here for Texas. As now Duran up the bat here. He swings on that slider. Or excuse me, that sweeping pitch. And he cannot, that one's out of the zone there. He went chasing. And that ends the inning. Top of the fourth now coming up here. We'll see next here. A stolen base hit there. Nice job there from the second or shortstop there. As Duran thinking to himself, well, I should have had that one past him. But that'll end the inning. As now we go to the fourth. Corey Seager up next here. He has a 1-1 pitch. And he's going to hit this one down left field. Duran's going to have to go chase after it here. It looks like it's going to be a double here for him. As Seager doing a good job here to lead off here. The bottom of the fourth now for the Rangers. Rangers still trailing here by a run. Take a look at the replay there. Nice hit there. Solid hit there. Finds the side of that down that third base line. Gets himself a nice double. Jake Berger will be up next here. Berger, he's been a pain in the butt here in this series so far, but we'll see. Cass is here trying to get the fellow first baseman out there for himself, and he's able to get that one to Tanner. Runner, of course, removed from second to third there off that attempt. Now we'll see Jock Peterson up next here. Can he do something here to help the club out here. He might have done something here as this is a fly ball out to right. Abreu here now has a chance now to throw this one in here. We'll see the throw, the play at the plate, and no, it's going to be safe as Jock Peterson is in there on time. Good throw there from Ibar, but unfortunately not good enough there to get the out. So still, innings alive here for Texas. Bottom of the fourth still, base hit. That's going to go out to right, and with 2 outs here, Tanner is starting to not look too good now, as he's got to try to see if we can get out of this inning here with him. So now 1 runner on board with 2 out. We'll see Young here hits this one there to Cassis, and Cassis makes a play there at first, tagging the bag, and that'll be it for the inning. So 1 run comes across. It's tied now 2 apiece. Bergman's up next here. He's 0 for 2 here for today's game. Hits this one out to right. That's going to be a base hit. And that's the way we like to see our Red Sox start off here in the top half of the 5th. Nice base hit there from Alex. As Rafael Devers will be up next here. We'll see what Devers can do here. Of course, a big bat here from him will be helpful. With that, obviously, you want to see a home run from him, but at the same time, just put the bat on the ball, find a gap out there and do something. But unfortunately, he's going to get underneath this one too much as he is late on that pitch. And that's going to be out number 1 there for the Red Sox. As 1 still left out there with 1 out. We'll see if the Red Sox can now see what they can do here with Cassis. He'll be up next. He's 0 for 2 for the day here. As we'll see the pitch here, and this will be hit up the middle there, base hit. And that's going to put runners now at first and second with 1 away. So the Red Sox here trying to keep this inning alive here. Of course, now we'll see Trevor Story up next. He's 1 for 2 for the day. He's hitting a lot better than he did yesterday. And that ball goes over the glove there of the first baseman. That's going to be a base hit. The runner's going to be held up at third. And the bases are juiced now here. We'll see what the Red Sox can do. As the Texas Rangers now, skipper is going to come out. And it looks like he might be pulling the plug here for his starter. As that's going to be it for Nathan. As he'll have to go back to the dugout here. And hope and pray that Dunning here can hold on to this situation now here. 26 games last season, 5-7 for him. As he had an ERA of 5.31. And we'll see a check swing there. Ibar. Oh, man, why do we check swing that there? 2 away now here. Base is still loaded here. You got Campbell up here. This would be a big at-bat for this youngster. As we'll see him swing and a miss there on that cut fastball, low and away. And that's going to retire the side. Red Sox lead the bases loaded. No run come across. It's still 2-2. Bottom of the 5th here. Tanner out here, and he ends the inning there is with a nice fastball there, getting the batter out. And that will retire the side here. Nice job there. As the Red Sox now jump to the 7th inning here with Robert Garcia. 72 games so far for him. His numbers from last year: 72 games, 6-3, as he had 59 2/3 innings of work, 4.22 ERA. So we'll see how he does to start off here in the 2025 campaign. Bergman up next here. He's singled. He's 1 for 2 for the day. We'll see a hit here, and that ball is going to be a dribbler there to third, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, and that ends the first batter here in the 7th. Rafael Devers up next. RBI triple earlier. That's what got us the nice lead here. As Rafael hits this one there, that's going to be a base hit to right, putting a runner on board. And with 1 out now here, we'll see what Cassis can do for the Red Sox. As the Red Sox really need some runs here now in the top half of the 7th. Cassis here hits this one here high and deep. This is going to go back. It's going to go deep, and this one's going to go over the wall. 414 for Cassis as he hits his 2nd home run of the season. Nice job there, as now that we have a nice 2-run lead here. It is 4-2 here in the top half of the 7th. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we need in these situations there, especially the guys in this order, that heart of the order, those 3, 4, or actually I would say, 3, 4, and 5 hitters. We need those big hits like this. And nice job there, as the first baseman for the Red Sox gets 2 runs there. Trevor Story up next here, 2 for 3. And Story here trying to keep the inning alive as he's going to dribble over there to third. And that's going to get out there at first. 2 away. So now we'll see what Ibar can do here. He's now got a 1-1 count. As he hits this one up the middle there, he's going to try to run this one out. And he's able to do so as he gets on board with a base hit. Nice job there. Keeping the inning alive with 2 outs now. And now we'll see, looks like another pitching change here from the Rangers. As you see here, the skipper is going to bring out a new arm here. As the Red Sox really getting into this bullpen now. Jacob Webb, we've seen him in the first game. And of course, he pitched the third of an inning. We'll see what he can do here now today. If he can keep that runner at bay there at first base. We'll see Campbell up next. He's batting a 143 right now. So, like I said, having a little trouble here, trying to adjust to Major League pitching here. As we'll see a fly ball out to right, and that will retire the inning. So now we have Winkowski, Josh Winkowski, one of our young relievers here. We'll see what he can do. 3:33 down here for Kyle, as he's got a 2-2 count here for the Rangers. Bergman now gets this ball here, an easy play there as they get the routine out there at first. 1 away. So now Josh Hung here up next. We'll see him. 3:33 already, and we've been keeping him. He's got a couple of hits on us, but so far today's game, he's been kept right where he needs to be. Not doing too much there for us. That ball is going to be flied out to left field for an out. 2 away. Garcia's up next. He's 1 for 2 here today, and that one's going to be dribble there to Story. As Story there gets this one, and that's going to retire that inning here, as that'll finish the 7th. Now we go to the top of the 8th. Connor Wong up here, and we'll see what Connor can do. He's had a tough go here already in these 2 games alone. He's 0 for 3 here today, and he is going to hit this one over to first base. And the first baseman, Berger, gets that one. Quick play there, 1 away. Rafael now up next. He's got an 0-1 count. He's going to hit this one up the middle there. That's going to be a base hit for the Red Sox, as they are trying to add on to this 2-run lead they currently have right now here at the top of the 8th. And start. We'll see now what Duran will be up next. We restart the order. He has an 0-1 count here on him. He's 1 for 4 for the day. Ball's going to be hit there to second. Nice turn there for the double play. No, they cannot. And the runner's going to be actually safe at second. So base hit there for Duran. So the Red Sox look like they're trying to get something going now. Bergman up next here. He's 1 for 4. He's been hitting very well in this series so far here today, as he swings and misses there on that sweeping pitch. That's got outside there. He goes running and chases after that one there. So now we'll see Devers up next. And the fans here in Texas don't really care to see Devers up to bat here, but Devers says, hey, screw you. I'm taking this one high and deep over left center field. That ball bounces around. 2 runs will come, or 2 runs will come in to score on that RBI, or 2 RBI double there for Devers. Nice job there from Devers, as he has got did a great job there looking for that pitch there, and drives this one. And drives in 2 runs here now, making this a 4-run lead here for Boston, as the Red Sox here trying to get game 2 of this series. As we take a look here, the manager is going to come out, and he is going to have another chat here with another pitcher of his. And again, getting that bullpen now, really trying to thin it out. As we'll see Obi Milder. He'll be up. There you see his numbers from last season, 61 games, 5-1. And he had 64 and 2/3 innings of work, 4.72 ERA. Rafael Devers will be up, or excuse me, Cassis will be up next here, as Devers hit that double there to bring in 2 runs. So Cassis now trying to run this one out here. Can he get to first? And he cannot, and that's going to retire the inning. We go down to bottom of the 9th here. Corey Seager here trying to get a rally going here for the Rangers, as he pops this one out to left field. Duran's trying to get to it, and he does. as he makes a nice hustle there towards the end. And that's going to be putting one away. Jake Berger up next. He's 1 for 3 for the night. We'll see with a 1-0 count here. We can get him to swing. He does. He's going to swing this one high and deep over to right field. And Brue is there as it's going to be in foul territory for out number 2. So Lewinsky here trying to see if he can get out of this game here now. As we'll see an 0-2 count here. And swing and a miss there. And that's going to be it for the ball game. As the Boston Red Sox take game number 2 as they win this one here 6-2 now is your final. Nice job there for the Red Sox, and of course now we're looking to see if we can do some more damage here coming up in game number 3. Red Sox lead this series 2-0 as Tanner Hook gets his first win of the season, Garcia gets his first loss of the year, and of course Lewinsky there get his first save of the season. Rafael Devers, your player of the game, 3 for 5, triple and a double, of course, as well as 2 RBI score there for him, and 3 RBIs and 2 runs scored. Cassis 2 for 5, home run and a 3 RBIs for him. And then, of course, take a look at the rest of the stats here. Devers now has 5 RBIs. Cassis has 5. And of course, Tanner, six innings of work, gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs, and he is going to finish the day there with a nice win. Rangers, on the other hand, tough go there. Jock, 0 for 3. He struck out twice, but he did have an RBI. Marcus Simeon, 1 for 3 for the day. 2 strikeouts there on him as well. Nathan, 4 and 1 third innings of work, gave up 10 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. He ends the day with a 4.15 ERA. So we're going to finish these last 2 games here with a player lock. And of course, occasionally we're going to be doing this with different series. And today I decided to go with the player lock here with Christian Campbell. He already got his first hit already as a Major League ball player. But he is definitely struggling here. And we're going to try to see if we can get him out of this little rut that he's in. And, of course, the only best way to get yourself out of a rut, especially when you're trying to get your ER or trying to get your average up, is, you got to continue to swing. But you got to be a little more cautious and more prepared in these, going down the line here. So we'll player lock with him. He's going to take the line. He's going to be up against Cody Bradford as their starter. B potential, 78 overall. He's been in the league for about a season. 27 years of age, 6'4", 197 pounds, from Texas. And he is one of their southpaws for this squad. So Texas Rangers here, back out here at Globe Life again. Rangers 0-2. They're looking to try to snap that losing streak right now, as they're trying to see if they can pick up a victory here today. Right now, we're currently second in the AL East, and the Rangers right now in 4th place in the AL West. So Rafael Devers, of course, he had that nice home run there for us in the first game, and of course he did so again in the game 2. But it had a nice RBI there, that 2 RBI. 2 RBI is double there for us in there. So Seager hit a home run, solo shot there in this inning here. We'll see now with 2 out and nobody on here. Jake Berger. It's gonna be a ground ball here for Campbell, as he's gonna see. We're gonna check him out here defensively. There makes a nice play, gets that one. That's gonna end the inning there for the Rangers. Rangers put up a run on the board. They lead it 1-0. As we'll get ready. And we'll jump here to, I believe, Campbell's first at-bat here in today's game. And we'll see what he can do. And, of course, Campbell, like I said, we're going to try to, we're going to see how this first month goes for him. And if it goes well, then we'll keep him around. If not, then we'll bring him down to AAA, see if get some more, decent pitches that he can deal with. Get his momentum going for him down there, and then eventually call him back up. For right now, we just, we're just seeing what he can do here. He's going to be those first game jitters here. The first couple games are going to be rough on him until he finally, finds his place here on the team. Now we jump to the 4th inning here. We're now trailing by 5. Marcus Semien up here next. He's got a 1-2 count on him as there's runners on first and second. Try to get this ball here, and we do not do a good job at that. Runner's going to come across here. It's going to be now, I'm making it 6-0 here in the bottom half of the 4th. Nice hit there from Marcus Semien, and the Rangers still have the lead. So we'll see there. Of course, we grounded out the first time we're up to bat here. We'll check out our second at bat as we're in the top half of the 5th with 1 out, 1 on. And Campbell looking to find a hit here. He's already got his first major league hit, but he's looking, he's since then he's been struggling at the plate. His time has been been off a little bit there. So now we'll see now with a 1-1 count now. He'll take that slider outside there, ball number 1. But what I've been reading about Campbell, he seems like a really good kid. And I'm hoping to, like I said, we can get him out there often. See, this one's going to go high, and that's just going to be a deep fly ball out, or fly ball there. So now it's strike number 2. But yeah, he does have some really good speed. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to get, especially if we get him on board there as he strikes out there. I would love to see what we can do with him and with his speed on the base passes. We see. Billy Bergman hit a nice hit there to bring in 2 runs. We'll see now Campbell here as we play a little defense again and throw that one to Story. And we get the double play. Nice 4-6-3 double play. And that's going to wipe the board there for the Rangers as there's 2 away. So Campbell now up at bat again here. He's 0-for-2. He's going against Sean Armstrong again. As we'll see with 1 runner on board here with nobody out. We'll see him take that first pitch there. That'll be a 4-seamer outside the zone. He's got a 1-0 count. So already ahead of the count here. Let's see if we can find a pitch here to drive and move that runner over. Is this going to be a chopper? And that one's going to drop down there out to right center field. Runner from second, or I should say from first, goes to second there, or to third there on that base hit. And puts us now in runner scoring position here. So nice job there. It's Ibar making a nice hustle there for himself. And Campbell gets on board. So Colton Wong will be up next. He's 0-for-2. He's grounded out now twice now here in today's game. And there you see I don't know what that damn horse's name is, but they're Rangers. Their mascot there trying to put the jinx on us here. We'll see what Colton Wong can do. And that ball's going to get away from there for the catcher, but he's able to protect it with his protected there in front of him. Keeps the ball in front of him. Now we'll look at a 2-2 count here on Wong. Wong here needs a base hit. Wong's going to dribble this one there to right. Berger's going to get us out there on that double play. But a run does come in to score. And it makes it now 6-3 here. As we're starting to chip away at this lead that the Rangers have on us. Take a look at this nice double play here. 3-6-3. Nice job there for the Rangers defense. As now we'll see here, top of the 9th here. Last chance is really for the Red Sox to get something going here with 2 away. You got to, of course, put it all on the rookie here. Christian Campbell here. He's 1-for-3 here today. Fouls this one off, and it's going to be now strike number 1. Looking for the next pitch here. Hits this one here. That's going to be a blooper out to left. And a base hit there for Campbell. Now puts him on board here. Still trailing here. We're down by 3. We need a big at-bat here coming up here with 2 outs. We'll see what the next batter can do here for us. It'll be Colton Wong. He's 0-for-3. So this is a tough order here now. As he's, of course, not doing so well. He's grounded out now already 3 times here today. And we'll see the pitch here. And he's going to ground this ball there. That's going to go to the second baseman. And that is going to be an out. His 4th ground ball out here today. And that's how this one's going to end. So the Rangers able to fight back and win this one here. The final score is 6-3 in this one here today. As the Rangers get the first win of the season there. And Ranger fans have to be happy about that. But the Red Sox still lead the series 2-1. As we'll get ready for the 4th and final game of this series here on the road here in Texas. As you take a look at the numbers here, Cutter Crawford, 3 innings of work, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 runs earned. Tough day there for him, as we'll have to definitely try to bounce back his next outing for him. As you take a look at the numbers here, and yeah, just a rough game there for us. Did not do so well, especially in those looks like the first 2 innings there were really bad for our pitcher. But hey, that's it's baseball. Still got 100 and some odd games left. Still have 161 games left, so 160 games left. So we got plenty of time to turn things around. As Tyler Maine will be on the hill here. B potential, 75 overall. And there you see 30 years of age, 6'3", 210 pounds from California. He's been in the majors for 7 seasons. And there you see his attributes there. And of course, he has a 4-seamer, a split, a slider, and a cutter. He had 3 starts last season. So I believe he got called up to recall up. He was 0 for 1 for the season. 12 and 2/3 innings of work. He gave up 1 home run, 4 walks, 10 strikeouts, had a 4.97 ERA. And of course, he is on the team this year to be one of the starters here in this rotation. So we'll see what he can do here in Game 4, and we'll see if the Rangers can try to come back here and try to split this series against us. So Campbell, again, we're going to be player locked with him here in this game. We're, like I said, these last 2 games we're going to be locked with him as he grounds this ball over there to second and force the runner out there at second. But he gets on board there, so he's on board. That's not going to be a base hit for him, as Willie Ibar there did a great job there of breaking that potential double play there. Wong will be up next here. Of course, we've seen what he did last time, grounded out 4 times in the game. In Game 3 of this series. Coleman here, or Campbell, that one's going to get hit right to the second baseman there for the final out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So back on defense once again here at the bottom of the 3rd with 1 runner on board and nobody out here. 0-1 count here for Langford, as we'll see what he can do here now for the Rangers, as there's no scoring here at Globe Life. We'll see Brian Vallow, the rookie pitcher pitcher from last year, who made a start opening day and had a rough year last year, making a start here today. He's our day 4 guy. And we'll see that beautiful double play there to get us 2 away. Christian Campbell up next here. He's got a 1-0 count, and Berger again jumps up and snacks that one and steals a base hit there from Campbell. And Campbell's just like, seriously, can you quit doing that? We'll see now here in the bottom half of the 5th, as there's a 1 out, and we'll see here Duran will be up. He's got a 2-2 count on him, and he's going to ground this one over to the second, and we'll see a nice routine play there to first, getting the runner out, and that's now putting 2 away here. So now we go to the top of the 7th here with Campbell. He's got an old 2-day here. Guy lined out. And earlier was that first at bat was a fielder's choice. See the ball here being popped there over the Berger there. As Berger gets this one without any problems there. And that's going to be out number 2 here for the second baseman of the Red Sox. Campbell being retired again as they lead by 1. Tie 1 apiece here in the bottom half of the 7th. 1 runner on board. 1-2 count now here on Marcus Simeon, as he is trying to get a base hit here, and he's going to find one as the runner now advances from first to second. Now runners on first and second with nobody out. Marcus Simeon fired up there on that one. Top of the 9th. They obviously did some damage there, because now it's a 4-1 ball game. Campbell up to bat here. He's 0 for 3 here in today's game. He has 1 on, 1 out. And he's going to pop this one here high and deep over to right field. And this one's going to go in foul territory. And that's going to be out number 2. So far, these at-bats have not been too good for Campbell. And I think he might be it for the day here. Yes, the Texas Rangers do pick up the victory here, and they win this one. Splitting the series now 2 games apiece as we finish the series here in Texas. So not the outing that we were looking for there. We had a great start in the first 2 games, and then, of course, things kind of just went downhill after that. So the series ends in a tie, 2 games apiece for the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Troy Story 2 for 3, 2 doubles. Colton Wong 2 for 4 today. He did better the job than he did in these first 3 games. And of course, Bergman had a nice double, his second of the season, as well as a stolen base there from Duran. Take a look at the box score here for the Rangers. And of course, they had one person to go for, that was Jock, who will go 0 for 3 here today's episode. He's been really having a tough time there. The start, and oh no, come on, we gotta. Oh, okay, so Trevor Story sustained an injury, back stiffness during the game. He appears to be out for a few days, so he's gonna be a day-to-day. Hopefully, not too serious. Like I said, Trevor's up there in age, and he's one of our definitely veterans. He's been on the team by far, I think, the longest besides Rafael. So he's gonna be very important for us to keep him healthy. And of course, like I said, we might have to bring in have some. Guys come in here and play second. We got quite a few guys that play multiple positions, multiple infield positions there. So like I said, we'll kind of watch Trevor, make sure he stays healthy. Let's take a look at the latest standings here in the first couple of games of the season. You got the Phillies right now in first place there in the National League East. Mets right behind them, Marlins, Nationals, and Braves. Yankees right now have first place in our division, and we cannot let that happen. We definitely going to have to jump on them quickly. Rue Crew 0 for 3. There you see the Reds 2-1. Cubbies are 3-3. They're just a half game back behind the Reds. There you see the Cardinals full game back of the Reds there in the NL Central. And of course, we'll take a look at the NL West here as we wrap up today's episode. And see the Padres having a hot start right now. 4-0 right now. Dodgers, a little shaky right now, 3-2, but of course that's probably not going to last for too long. Rockies 2-1, Diamondbacks 2-2, and the Giants 1-2. So, like I said, in the next video that will be posted here on the channel, it will be we'll head down to the farm system. We'll go to our AAA affiliate, and we'll check out that excuse me, opening day there for them. We'll see how well we'll see. Jump into a couple games down there. They have a 3-game set right now with the Syracuse Mets. Obviously the AAA affiliate of the New York Mets. And then after that, the next episode you'll see here in the Major League Squad, we'll be taking on Charlie Morton and the first game of 3 with the Baltimore Orioles, who are right now 1-3. I believe they're in last place in the division. Right now, we're sitting at second place, at third place in the division. So we'll see how we play against them. Lucas Giolotto, of course, he was with the White Sox last season. He's with us this year, and we're trying to see what this young man can do here as he'll make the start of Game 1 of a 3-game set with the Orioles. So that'll be the next. That'll be not next episode, but the following episode. After our first stint down in AAA, which you'll see here in the next couple of days or so. So stay tuned for that and more here on the channel. Like I said, we'll definitely jump around here. Like I said, between both, between all the levels, Major League, AAA, and AA baseball here in this franchise. And like I said, we'll make jumps and drops in games. We'll do player locks, all kinds of different stuff here in this series with the Red Sox. So again, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new. And of course, hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or any other series here on the channel. And also, don't forget to check us out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, all those stuff down below. And not to mention, check out our second channel here on YouTube and check out our Mission Recondition series with the Chicago Cubs on that channel as well. Videos should be posted right now for that series as well. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more. Keep yourself healthy, and I will see you all next time.